Okay, I'm here with Geraldo, my friend, and we are making cheese biscuits, Brazilian cheese biscuits. Very easy. We're going to show you how. Okay, here's the ingredients. So we do 1 cup, how much? 1.5 or 1?
1.5.
1.5 cups of whole milk, 4 eggs, 2.5 cups in a Pyrex of cheese, 2 packages of tapioca flour, which are 14 ounces each. So this is 1 package of tapioca flour, and it fills a Pyrex. So put the same amount of cheese in the Pyrex, and that's the right amount, and 1 cup of vegetable oil. Okay, here we go. Okay, so start with a bowl. Not the Pyrex bowl, not the KitchenAid bowl, if you have a KitchenAid. Geraldo, you can do this without a KitchenAid, right? If you don't have one? Okay,
yes,
so we'll show it both ways. So it's 2 packages of the tapioca flour. This is Parmesan you bought at Costco, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Grated Parmesan.
Grated Parmesan. All the way up.
Parecido com esse. O negócio que eu sou madrinha, então assim, esse é o único prato de tchará no segundo. Esse segundo eu pedi online. Isso. Aí eu pedi online ele, sabe? E aí eu pensei, nem tá assim,
Until it's nice and mixed together, right? So mix it until it's all blended, okay?
Okay.
Tá bom. Okay, we're going to do it with a KitchenAid, but if you don't have a KitchenAid, use a little bigger bowl, and you're going to mix in the rest of the ingredients into this bowl. So the remaining 3 ingredients are 1 cup of oil, 1.5 cups of milk, and 4 eggs. Now we're going to do it in a KitchenAid because we're lucky and we have one. Vamos lá. Okay, so next step, if you have a KitchenAid, we're going to go oil first, then the milk. You can, start. Then the milk. And then we're going to start mixing it before adding the eggs, okay? Say 1.5 cups of milk. So again, with the salt, if you want to add salt, this is the time to do it. It depends on how much salt you like. We're going to do it without salt right now because the cheese has salt. But if you wanted to add some, this would be the time. Put it on 2.
Put it on 2.
Okay, so now we're going to add the eggs. We like to add the eggs, break them into a Pyrex first, and then add them little by little. Okay, we got 4 eggs in the Pyrex. So we put them all in at once. On a nice slow speed. He's got it on 2.
Yep.
So this is about the consistency you want, but you want to mix in any flour that's sticking on the sides, or the Parmesan cheese that's sticking on the sides. Yeah. Don't be afraid to grab the dough with your hands to mix it in at this point, because there's still a lot of flour on the bottom, so I can tell you I witnessed him washing his hands. They're very clean.
Let's do it again.
Okay, we think it's good at this point. Let's show the consistency of the dough. Pega com a mão para mostrar mesmo. É.
You see.
Okay. What's the next step? Just bake it.
Just bake it.
And just bake it. So how do you bake it?
Shape it up and bake it.
What temperature? 350?
350.
How long?
For like 30 minutes.
30
At
minutes?
the most.
Okay, cool. We'll show you guys how to shape it too. As you can see, the dough, when it's ready, it comes out like this in one piece. It's firm, easy to work with. His hands are dry, so it doesn't stick. You can put a little oil on your hands if you want, olive oil or vegetable oil. But now all that remains is to make them into whatever shape you want. Like Geraldo says, women are better at making the shapes. He makes usually like into sticks or just like a curved, like a cookie type shape. But you make them into shapes and you put them on a cookie sheet. I like to put a little olive oil on there so they don't stick. You can bring it over here if you want.
Okay, let's so let's start doing like this.
Preheat the oven. 350, right?
350.
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah. Let's start doing like this.
Okay, so here's our first tray. This is just one shape you can do. You can make them any shape you want. Show that other shape you were gonna make. Maybe the second tray will make. He uses a fork to
Like this, just to
roll it into like a stick, and then just use a fork to
create a design or something. Just like
do it
this.
that way too. Cool. But we'll try this one like this. 350, half an hour, 25 minutes. Alright.
Alright.
Okay, here's tray number 2. Another example of the shapes you can make. Be creative. The flavor's the same. Alright, so we made 2 trays and this is what's left. So you have 2 options. You can make the rest of it, 3 options. You can make the rest of it. You can freeze it all just like this in a ball and then thaw it out and make the shapes afterwards, or you could make the shapes now and freeze them like that so they're ready to put in the oven. I think we're going to freeze it like this. And that's it.
Biscoito ficou pronto.
Pode falar.
O biscoito tá pronto aqui. Agora a Chris vai provar para ver como ficou.
See, if I die, we'll know they're not good. Ooh, nice and hot.
Espera errar.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Thank you very much. Very nice. I don't take responsibility. That's Geraldo's recipe. Enjoy. Make it at home and enjoy. Thank you.